I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hi, I'm Lauren Harshman. I'm an event planner at Searsville Mansion, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, December 31st, and I am your host, Danny Gurry. This is show 191. I can't even believe it. 9 shows left before our 200th, or 8, really. 8 shows left to right before our 200th show. And I have a bunch of great stuff planned for the 200th show. You absolutely want to be watching the show live on January 14th. We're doing a special 2-hour live stream for the 200th show. And we're going to be giving away a ton of stuff, but you got to be watching live in order to win it. Typically with all the contests that we do, you can text anytime 24/7, 7 days a week, whether the show is on or not, and you can get selected. But for the 200th show on January 14th, you must be watching live to win. I just got in our 200th show t-shirts made by Special Tees. Hannah and the team over there is phenomenal. And you're going to have a chance to win that. I'm also going to be giving away 200 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. Not to all one person, but we're going to do it in bulk. So the minimum number is going to be 10. The maximum is going to be 25. But you're going to have an opportunity to win that throughout the day as well, and tons of other great stuff. So if you want to come to the show at 401 North Market Street, I invite you to come by. Text me and let me know that you want to be at the show live. Mama Cohn's going to be there. My son Cooper is going to be there helping me. And it's going to be a really, really fun time. Intense barbecue. Well, the catering crew from Intense is going to be doing some food for us. I have some really cool treats. We're going to have a hot cocoa bar and an apple cider bar because, of course, I don't do chocolate. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So it is at the Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. And it is January 14th, a Tuesday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So slip by before work if you want, or maybe go in a little bit late and hang out with us. I'll be interviewing people who come in, so be prepared. You might be asked some questions, but simple ones. Ones you're going to definitely know the answers to. We're going to have a good time. I didn't really do, well, yeah, I did. Okay, let's talk about what the show is going to look like today. Well, I heard Bob Miller and Chris Michaels will both be on the show today. We're going to wrap up 2024. And then I've got all the events, what's happening in Frederick, and there are lots of things going on, even beyond New Year's, that I want you to mark your calendars for. And I talk with Hunter. He's a student entrepreneur from Middletown High School, Mr. Phelan's class, and he is the third Middletown High School student that I interviewed, and we talk with him as the entrepreneurial class, or the expo that they did at the school was so popular. I think over 50 students had their business booth set up, which is really awesome. Good Morning Frederick launched April 1st of 2024. Oh, and we'll get our total for Blessings in a Backpack. Hopefully I'll get that soon. April 1st, 2024, we launched our show. And, I was working in radio previously, left my job and thought, I love this town and I love local business and I want to give small businesses an opportunity to succeed. And sometimes by lifting them, uh, raising the people that see them, elevating them to a wider audience, every little bit helps. And I am so passionate about small business. I'm so passionate about marketing and marketing efficiently and effectively. And that is why I started Good Morning Frederick. It truly is the continuing reason that I keep going. I get to meet so many amazing people each day, people I never knew before April 1st, which is really crazy to me sometimes. And, I'm just so grateful that you guys support me, because without you, I wouldn't be able to keep doing it. So thank you guys so much for continuing to watch the show and sharing with your friends and subscribing. I think I checked today. We're at 1162, I think. And yesterday I did we're trying to figure out numbers, how many people have watched. So we're over 200,000 total views across all 8 platforms that we stream to each morning. And this is just the 1 hour show. So it doesn't count the shorts. It doesn't count the reposts that I do. It doesn't count the individual segments that people have watched on YouTube. Just the 1 hour show, over 200,000 total views, which is really cool. And I just calculated yesterday, as of yesterday, I have interviewed 409 different people, which is crazy in 191 shows. So that's kind of cool to think about. And I actually didn't count all of the under the hood with Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. I didn't count all the wisdom and wellness with Village Crossing. I didn't count all the common market, what's for dinners. I didn't count the Mid-Atlantic chiropractic. So there's a lot that I did not include in that, but really just one-on-one chatting with somebody on the show. And I know I didn't include some of the live interviews that we've done in the past where people have jumped on live, but over 400 people interviewed in a short period of time, which I believe is a short period of time. So anyway, I appreciate you guys so much, really giving me this opportunity to continue to be a part of your day, and it's a real pleasure. All right, before we get too much farther, let's go ahead and get this started, because I've heard somebody click in. So we're going to get straight to Bob and Chris right after this. Got to thank our show's sponsor, Heart Home Solutions, your solution for all your home remodeling needs. Basement refinishing, new kitchen or bath. Maybe you're selling and you need things freshened up, or maybe you just purchased a home and need some changes before you move in. Heart Home Solutions can help. HART, hearthomesolutions.com. Oh, we got the boys. The boys are back to wrap up 2024. Let's get started with them right here. Wow. Oh, I said boys, and there's Bella. Hey, Bob Miller. I don't think we've seen you in December at all.
It's not my
hello,
fault.
Sir.
It's that guy's fault right there, up above. I look in, I can't log in. I tried, and nothing happened. And I see Chris out here going, "Hey, it's all about me. It's all about me. Yeah." I don't know what
He
happened.
has, I think he has definitely enjoyed being the center of attention for sure. And now look, he
Yeah.
brings his cute daughter with him
Yeah.
to really just seal the deal.
How come nobody ever says
I just
cute
might
when
as
they
well
talk
leave.
about me?
Might
Yeah,
as well just
cute and
leave.
Chris not in the same sentence.
Good morning, Bob. You're looking lovely.
Well, no, I don't, but that's okay. Thanks for lying. You know, you're trying to be, your resolution for next year is not to lie so much, right?
So Danny, I got to tell you, speaking of revolutions that we were just talking about, I had mine. Mine was to watch more movies this new year, which we had asked the listeners, what movies should I see? Of course, a bunch of them came up. And one of them is a movie I refuse to watch. My wife has been making me watch. It's called The Notebook. I'm just not into those type of movies.
Well, here's the thing. I made my son, who is now 21, I think this was right around the pandemic, so he must have been about 17. I made him a list of 100 movies that he should watch. And they're classics. And I am going to send that to you. And I will donate $1 to Christmas Cash for Kids for every one of those movies that you watch from now until next December.
I will join you.
You know what? Okay. For Christmas Cash for Kids, I will watch every single one of them.
I want to see the list first, because I may have to, you know, I do have some seniority over Mr. Michaels, and I may have to cross a couple off of that list and add a few. I know it depends on your list, because I'm not saying anything, Danny, but you're a girl. So The Notebook might be on your list. The Notebook isn't going to be on my list.
No, I got to tell you, I will send it to you, Bob, but my husband and I did this. These are like absolute classics. Like, you have to see Dumb and Dumber. You got to see Jerry Maguire. You got to watch Shawshank Redemption. I know you said you've watched Forrest Gump. That is on the list, so you can skip over. You already earned $1 for Christmas Cash for Kids. No, these are fun, Porky's, and just some really great classics. So I think you will appreciate. I don't even think I put The Notebook on that list, actually. Now that I mentioned, I might have to go back and do that. But no, I'll send it to you, Bob, and then we'll get into Chris. And starting tomorrow through Christmas Cash for Kids.
That's 100 movies. That's a lot of movies for a guy who doesn't watch movies.
Oh, listen,
I know.
He doesn't watch them.
He's going to have to watch all during that 1 week break where there are no sports. There's like 1 week in the year that there are no sports at all.
Yeah, my wife is now, you just made my wife the happiest person in the world. Listen, Danny, I got to tell you how strict Bob is with this, okay? We had listeners who text in movies I should see, and Bob, to the listener, said, nope, I'm not going to allow this movie. I'm not going to allow this movie. It's not going to be on his list. This is how strong Bob is about this.
Well, somebody put on The Hangover. Come on. It's not, we're trying to get him to watch.
The first one of a lot of those movies are really good. You got to throw in stuff like that just because it is kind of classic. Like, I mean, Bridesmaids is another one that's hilarious and funny. And so we'll actually, if you're watching right now and you want to add a movie to this list, and I might take one off and we'll compile a movie for Chris to watch. He has seen nothing.
I mean, like Hacksaw Ridge. He's not seen Saving Private Ryan. He's not seen any. He's from New York, and he's never seen any of the Godfathers. He's never seen any of Star Wars. He's never seen Animal House. He's never seen War. There's so many movies that this guy has not seen.
Wait, I wouldn't say nothing. I did see Dumb and Dumber. I saw Forrest Gump. I saw E.T. I cried during Bambi.
How about E.T.?
Yeah, I did say I saw E.T. So, I mean, let me just ask you this. Please tell me, Danny, that Star Wars isn't on this list, because I'm so not interested in watching Star Wars.
Well,
you don't want to help the children?
On my list,
if it's on the list, I'll watch it.
On my list, it is typically the one, not I would never make you watch like the whole series with the prequel and the blah 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 blah. I'm not into that. It's just like the Marvel movies. I don't want you to watch them all in order. This list was really the ones that people refer to, that the lines from the movies are referenced all the time, that are just really either cinematically amazing or good thrillers or good action movies. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I can't
Yeah.
wait to talk to you as you go through this and watch them.
Right.
So
He's never Princess Bride. He's never seen that. I mean, when you say those lines, my name is Ignacio Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. He has no reference to that line. It's a great line.
Or what about like Goonies? Hey, you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do, Danny. We got to get you on the Morning News Express, so our listeners on the Morning News Express on WFMD can also hear this. So whenever you can come in early this week, not tomorrow because we won't be here tomorrow, but anytime you come in early this week, let me know. Come on in, and I think it'll be fun for the listeners too. Listen, for the kids, I'll be happy to sit there and suffer through movies for the kids for Christmas.
Suffer through movies.
Suffering.
Suffer through movies. Suffering through, Shawshank Redemption. It's not suffering. It's a great movie.
I think you will be amazed at how it impacts you once you see a lot of these. So I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for Christmas Cash for Kids. We're already going to start raising money for next
$2
year.
Yeah, right. If anybody wants to join in on that. Hey, the other thing is, I think what we need to do is make like a big poster of the 100. We'll come together, Danny and I, and the listeners and the viewers will come together. We'll come up with a list. We'll have a poster, and you have to cross it off in the date that you watched it, and it has to be verified by Bella.
Well, I think the verification is we will record a video with Chris giving his book report of the video he watched, so that we know that it was actually viewed. So I think that's what we'll have to do. And I tell you this, if you can find time for me, I'll tell you this, in 2025, every Monday morning, I will come in early and hop on your show for a few minutes, maybe at like 7:00 or somewhere around there if I can.
I thought you said early.
Early,
right.
Earlier than when I typically come in, which is after my show. It'll be before.
Well, that sounds good. I'll tell you what, can I come in with Danny at 7:00 too, Bob, on Monday?
As long as you send Bella. Bella's good. She's good on the air. Yeah, as long as you send Bella.
Wait, Bella, you want to give a shout out? Go ahead, Bella. Give a shout out.
I want to give a quick shout out to my annoying sister, Adriana. Good job, Adriana, and Happy New Year.
I love it.
Wow. There you go.
I love it.
What about a shout out to your dad? Give a shout out to your dad. Nothing? No shout out to your dad?
You go. It's exactly what we do, Bella.
Exactly
what we do.
Exactly.
That's right.
Fired. You're fired.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a good idea. We will do that. Fantastic idea for Christmas Cash for Kids. I suppose I should get into some news now, right? The Frederick County Health Department says a cat found in Thurmont tested positive for rabies last week. Animal control officers took the feline on December 25th in the 100 block of East Moser Road. Officials say the cat was euthanized because of unexplained wounds and displaying multiple symptoms of rabies. Now, if you head to our website at WFMD.com, you'll see the description of the cat. And if your animals had any type was around the area of that cat, definitely call animal control. Again, head to our website at WFMD.com to see the description of the cat. The detectives of the Montgomery County Department of Police Collision Reconstruction Unit are investigating a fatal collision that occurred on Thursday, December 26th. The victim, 37-year-old Michelle Gogan of Burtonsville, was hit by a car in the parking lot of the Giant Food Store located in the 15,000 block of Old Columbia Pike in Burtonsville. At approximately 11:30 a.m., 3rd District officers and Montgomery County Fire Rescue personnel were dispatched to the location for report of a collision between a vehicle and a pedestrian. The investigation had revealed that Gogan was getting out of the passenger side of the parked vehicle when she was struck by a 2023 silver Mazda CX-5. The driver of the Mazda was attempting to enter an adjoining parking stall when she struck Rogan. Her vehicle and another parked vehicle. The driver of the Mazda remained at the scene. Rogan was transported to an area hospital where she later died of her injuries. And a GoFundMe page has been set up for a Harpers Ferry, West Virginia man who lost everything in a fire several weeks ago, including his most beautiful and most cherished friend, an adorable dog named Huckleberry. The dog was less than a year old, born on March 31st in 2024. How sad was that, huh?
Yeah, very sad. Very sad. Real quick, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
No. By all means, go ahead.
I read a story. It just drives me crazy here, and it was I don't know if you guys heard this. It wasn't local, but a pizza delivery driver allegedly stabbed a pregnant woman multiple times at a Florida motel because she wasn't given enough of a tip.
Oh, come on.
Brianna Avaleo, 22, charged with stabbing a woman in a hotel room in Kissimmee, a city just south of Orlando. The attack occurred because the victim ordered a pizza from a local restaurant earlier in the evening. She didn't get enough of a tip, and she stabbed her. I think I read somewhere almost 18 times. Multiple times she stabbed her. Yeah,
because with people.
I don't have a clue.
I mean, I get it, right? I get it. You work hard. You want. Well, I don't even know what enough tip is actually. What does that mean? But to be honest, what is wrong with people? That is nuts.
That's disgusting. That is horrible.
It's just sad. It's just, I don't get it. I don't understand it. So we'll move on.
Me either.
So I wonder what happened. I wonder if he broke, because normally when I give tips, I kind of give him the money and close the door. I wonder if he broke in afterwards and stabbed her, or if I guess he counted the tip.
I think it was two women. It was a woman who stabbed her.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yep.
That's sad.
All right.
Unbelievable.
You got weather. Yep.
Yep. Taking a quick look at weather. Sunshine this morning, becoming mostly cloudy with showers developing this afternoon. Thunder is possible. We're looking at a high of 58. Now, there's nothing going on as of right now as far as rain goes. Tonight, low 42, showers early, then partly cloudy overnight. And for New Year's Day, partly cloudy skies with gusty winds, high of 46 tomorrow for New Year's Day. Winds could be around 30 miles an hour, as high as 30 miles an hour. And tomorrow night, mostly clear skies, low of 31. So if you're going out and about tonight to celebrate your New Year's, just bring an umbrella. And also, me and Bob were talking about it this morning. Danny, I want to make sure we reiterate, never, ever drive drunk. We had Stephanie from SOS Safe Ride in Frederick here talking about it. They are the volunteers. They are going to be providing free rides today.
Well, and the great thing is with SOS Safe Ride is they not only get you home, but they also get your car home. So you don't have the excuse, I don't want to go back and get my car and wherever I am. So the Collective Wellness did Goonies, Princess Bride for sure, Shrek, Braveheart, Wizard of Oz, West Side Story, Silence of the Lambs. I forgot about that one.
Oh,
Jaws,
there's so many.
Gladiator, It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen any of them.
The Quiet Man.
Right? I don't know what The Quiet Man is either, so I might have to watch a movie now.
Yeah, exactly.
I wanted to shoot one over the weekend after the kids all left and went back to their collective houses. We're just kind of chilling, and I got to admit, Red One with J.K. Simmons and The Rock, pretty it's not a cinematographic, whatever the word term is, classic, but it's a cute, funny movie.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at, I haven't seen West Side Story, but I love movies about football. It has to do with the Jets, right? So I will definitely watch it. I am a Jets fan.
No, yeah. Well, I'm a Shark and you're a Jet, and you know what? I'm a Shark from, and you're a Jet from your first cigarette to your last dying day. I get it. Officer Krumke, we're down on our knees. This boy ain't got a problem. He's got a social disease. All right.
So we're not talking football. This isn't about
we're talking
Jets?
New York gangs that sing and dance.
I love it.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me tell you this right now, okay? When you're walking across the streets of the Bronx and you see a gang member, last thing they're gonna do is sing and dance for you.
I know.
It's a
Well,
dance off. That's what
they
we need to
did.
get back to. No more
Yeah.
stabbing people for not tipping. Let's just do a
Right.
dance off.
I mean, when you're walking around the Bronx, you're not going to be people saying, "Oh yes, we're the Bloods. Oh, we're the Crips. Let us dance for you." That's not how it works. I'm just saying.
It's a classic movie, my friend. They've made another version of it. They made it a play. They made it everything, and you're gonna have to watch it. So there you go. Yeah, we'll call you Bernardo from now on. Hey, in sports, there's nothing to talk about except for one thing. Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Oh, the wrong thing. That's there you go. Congratulations, Danny. And your football team is heading to the playoffs. So congratulations.
We have waited a really, really long time. No matter what happens, this has been one of the most fun seasons that I can remember. And boy, is he just unbelievable. I just can't say enough good things about him.
Yeah,
hope he stays healthy. That's the big thing. Hope he stays healthy, because that's been an issue with Redskins or Commanders QBs, or they just don't survive. But this kid looks like he's got it, and he's got the town really excited. And isn't it amazing when you get rid of that horrible owner? Things changed around, and of course they brought in a lot of Dallas Cowboys to help their team become a good team and help my team become a really horrible team. But then again, you know what? It's NFC is going to be tough because, well, you've got the Vikings, you've got the Eagles, you've got the Lions who won last night. And then, well, if you get through all of them, then you got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. And hey, you know what?
I don't know how far we'll make it, to be honest, because when we've played good teams, we eke it out, we get lucky. And, I think, but for first year, I'm just excited for what's to come. So
yep, and rightfully so. There is other sports out there. We'll give you some quick notes in girls basketball. Yesterday, it was Morgan State over Mount St. Mary's, 72-68. The men from Hood defeated Juanita, 94-58. The Nationals are bringing back their pitcher Trevor Williams. They agreed to a 2-year contract worth $14 million. And speaking of those Lions, that it was a pretty good game. It's going to be a great game next week for the tops of the NFC. But they won last night 40-34 at San Francisco. So they close out their regular season with a perfect 8-0 record on the road, the longest road winning streak in franchise history. And there you go.
Wow. Well, look, I tell you.
Did you just yawn? While Bob was talking, did you just yawn? She just yawned while you were talking, Bob.
That's okay. I bore a lot of people. I don't care. As long as she's listening, I don't care if she's bored or not. As long as she's watching, I don't care if she's bored or not.
That's right. That's right. As long as you're tuned in, my friend, you can sleep for all I care.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it. I love it.
All right. From my bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Words of wisdom from 2024. What did we learn? What did 2024? What do you have to say for 2024?
Things never stay the same. You could be thinking that you're going to be someplace all your life, and then all of a sudden you're not. Next thing you know, you're in the back of a U-Haul traveling somewhere. You know what? You may have found a loved one. You may have lost a loved one. But life goes on, and you have to make the difference. You can't make the difference in the county unless you make a difference in your home, on your street, and with your friends and your family. So God bless each and every one of you. Happy New Year. Don't drink and drive, okay? Or you end up looking like this.
So I've learned it is not socially acceptable to have only watched a handful of movies in your lifetime, and nor can you co-host a talk radio show if you have only watched said handful of movies throughout your lifetime. That's what I have learned.
And what movie will you start with, Chris?
Well, I got to see what's number one on Danny's list first.
All right.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, that would be a good first one to start.
Yep.
Saving Private Ryan. So
Yep.
there you go. That's what I've learned. What have you learned for 2024, Bella? Go ahead. There you go.
Yeah. I didn't hear what she said,
has no
but
idea.
I think she said I wanted to make sure that my daddy learns English.
She
Proper
does talk
English.
better English.
That's
Listen, she talks.
the resolution for 2025. Do you guys do a word of the year?
No. Should we?
Well, every year I pick a word. So I think this past year it was intentional was my word.
Ooh,
I wanted
good
to be
word.
intentional about things that I did. And I've got to figure out what my 2025 word is. But I think grateful. I think grateful is lingering there for me. So
I'm thinking selfish. I'm thinking selfish is what I'm.
greed and selfishness. There we go.
Yes, I did just snort. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I will say for me, my 2025 word would be blessed. Blessed, because I am extremely blessed. I do a job I love more than anything. I work with a good friend of mine every morning, and I get to be on Good Morning Frederick. Oh yeah, and Bella, and my other one, Adriana, and my beautiful wife.
Yes, let's not forget her. And the dog and the 2 cats. All right.
4 cats, Danny. 4 cats.
4 cats? Are
We
you
have
a
4
cat
cats.
lady in waiting? What's happening?
You're becoming that
a cat
person.
lady. I would never. I wouldn't say I'm a cat lady. I'm pretty good with my gender. I'd say a cat man. Yes.
Oh, I love it.
That's what she was going to say. Yes. 4 cats and a dog. So.
All right.
But we are
blessed. You guys have a wonderful evening. A very happy day tomorrow. Enjoy the day off. And I will. Well, I see you guys here Friday.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next year.
Yep.
Awesome. We'll kick off the new year. I love it. All right.
As long as you don't hide the link from me, that'll be fine.
I don't hide anything. Last time I was in the wrong studio, but that was only then. I don't know what happened to you before. We'll just keep changing it up for you, Bob, when you can't.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and I'll maybe wash my hair next time.
All right.
Me too.
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
I'll see you.
Take care.
Oh boy, I love it. I love it. You know, just talking about some of the things that happened in 2024, it's hard to believe. Of course, AI, huge breakthroughs into the consumer level with image creation, voice, getting information. Caitlin Clark, the leading scorer in NCAA basketball history. Baltimore Bridge collapse. That was in March. That's hard to believe. That was just this last year earlier. We had solar eclipses. We had a lot of weather events. Julian Assange was freed in June. The assassination attempt on President Trump, well, then running for President Trump in July. Hurricane Helene in September. And of course, wrapping up this year, the death of Jimmy Carter just days ago. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to talk about what's happening in Frederick. And then we'll meet Hunter from Middletown High School. He is a student entrepreneur. And I just love seeing what the future looks like. All right, we will get to all that just after this. Travel better with Antietam World Travel Service, your gateway to worry-free journeys. With their extensive network, unmatched experience, and personalized services, you can explore the world with confidence and ease. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started on your dream vacation.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shattered family beyond compare.
What makes a magic moment? It's a little bit of the unexpected. A lot of something beautiful. and all of the love you can express. This holiday, make your own magic moment with a box from Colonial Jewelers.
Ah, yes. All right, let's talk about what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza, right off Route 40, kind of on the upper end in Frederick, and Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. Head to tacobar1.com or taquitobytacobar.com for more information. Oh, yes, let's get this up. All right, if you want the calendar, you can check it out in the link in the description, or you can go to promocircus.com and find it there. Don't forget, Maryland Lottery and Good Morning Frederick wants to give everyone watching a gift of a scratch-off. All you got to do is text the word GIFT to 888-465-2944, and I will give you a scratch-off. Simple. So easy. Just text GIFT 888-465-2944. Now, I'm going to tell you when you text that and I get your name and your details and make sure you're over 18, I'm going to say, hey, you're going to go pick up your scratch off at the Home of Everything Frederick. And while you're there, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to YouTube and pull a number off the wall and then hand it to the person behind the counter. And they're going to give you a prize that is designated to that number. Now, I was just there yesterday, and there are quite a few numbers remaining on the wall. Not as many as in this photo, but quite a number. The first 100, we probably still have 50. And of the last 100, we probably have 70. So tons left. Bring the whole family into the Home of Everything Frederick starting on Thursday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come down for First Saturday, which is this Saturday, and come to the shop. Bring the whole family in. Have everybody subscribe and text, and everyone can get a gift. That's what I like about it. Easy, free, no purchase necessary, of course. All right, today, New Year's Eve. Do you have plans yet? If you don't want anything huge to do, or if you have little ones, maybe head to the Sieber Arts Library for the New Year's Eve countdown party at 11:30. That's happening. Benstown is taking reservations today, starting at 3 p.m. You can hang out there, and there'll be a champagne toast at midnight. If you want to head to Hagerstown, Crumpy's Donut Drop is happening. I saw on social media they were getting that donut suspended in air from a crane, which is kind of cool. That goes from 5 to 7 with fireworks culminating that event. If you want to play some bingo tonight, head to Thurmont Event Complex at 5 p.m. $17,000 in prizes will be given away. Cash prizes will be given away today. How about 8:30? No Cover, Brewers Alley, DJ. You can go there. And then at 9 o'clock, I think the rain is supposed to stop around 9 or 10. So you can hang in some of the bars or restaurants until then, and then head to Candlelights on the creek. It's free. And then the key drop on the bridge, on the suspension bridge at midnight. Shuck and Shack does have a ticketed event tonight at 9. And then I believe tickets may still be available for the Searsville Mansion Masquerade Ball, which is happening. And don't forget, the Focus raffle finishes at midnight tonight. You can help homeless pets by purchasing raffle tickets where you could win free groceries for a year from the Common Market. So we talked to Diane Foland yesterday. She is going to be doing the drawing on New Year's Day at the FSK Mall in Center Court. You do not need to be present to win. When you buy a raffle ticket for $25, you get 10 entries to win the free groceries for a year from the Common Market. How great would that be? All right, tomorrow's New Year's Day, so you could head to the FSK Mall if you want and see her in Center Court. I think she said she's doing that at 11. Me, I'm going to have a pajama day on New Year's Day. How about that? Actually, I'm really not, because we're having a very nice dinner for my family on New Year's Day around 5. So there you go. I can hang until probably about noon. All right. On Thursday, there are a lot of local high school sports. We suggest you support your local high school athletes. Then you can head to 10th Ward for jazz starting at 7 p.m. There's karaoke at Tropics Pots, which is on Jefferson. It's just right off of Jefferson Street. What is that? Prospect Plaza Shopping Center, the Weiss Festival Shopping Center, I think that is. 7 to 10, they're doing that there. And how about seeing the Lady Terps play basketball at the Xfinity Center? That's happening at 7 p.m. on Thursday. On Friday, more high school sports, so please get out and support your local high school athletes. They're your neighbors. 5 to 11, it's Prime Rib Night at Callahan's. And Winter Wonderland, the Maryland Double Deckers, is wrapping up its first year in service here in Frederick. If you haven't had a chance to ride it, you can do that either this Friday, this Saturday, or I think for next week, and that's it. First Saturday is this Saturday. Everything will be happening in downtown Frederick. Come on down and stop at the Home of Everything Frederick and get your free gifts. 11 to 2, brunch on Sunday. Very, very good brunch at Frederick Social. I highly recommend it. You can watch football at RAC or at Benstown. Game day at Benstown's at 1. Also at 1, Bricks and Brews at Idiom. And 1 to 2 for the kiddos, skills development with the Flying Cows at Crestwood. Okay, coming soon. Mark your calendar for these events. All right, January 10th and 11th, the final double-decker tours. There is a Brunswick pop-up January 11th, and January 14th is that 200th show. All next week, I'm going to have more information about why you're going to want to watch and when you're going to want to watch. The 16th, we have trivia for singles at the Home of Everything Frederick. If you're single and you want to play some trivia and have some fun, we're going to have some laughs for sure. Come out to the Home of Everything Frederick. February 5th is the African American of Excellence exhibit kickoff at the Weinberg. Starting next week, I have interviews with some of the honorees, the artists, the videographers, to give you an idea about the event. February 8th is the Bootleggers Ball at Union Mills. You can buy your tickets now. The 20th February, Critters on the Catwalk, a benefit for Focus. That is at Warehouse Cinemas, 6 to 8 p.m. Focus is the organization doing the raffle. They help homeless pets and support the pets at the shelter. And March 5th is the African Americans of Excellence reception and auction at Warehouse Cinemas, March 5th. All right. If you have an event you want included on the calendar, just email it to me, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com, or tag me. The best way, though, is email or sending it to me through Messenger rather than just tagging me on a post. It's hard for me to keep up with all the tags. So, yeah, if you can send it to me, that'd be great. everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Remember to use this calendar that I've created. If you're an events person, you can double check and see what is already scheduled for the date you're doing an event. Now, there's always something on. You're never going to find a day where there's absolutely nothing. So just prioritize your marketing budget based on the number of other events and make sure you have something that really is going to drive people home. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're going to be back with Hunter from Middletown High School. He is a student entrepreneur, and I just love seeing what the future looks like here in Frederick.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is total car care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
Ah, yes, A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they are right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County. A&S Construction specialize in roofing, siding, windows. They can also take care of your gutters, patios, and decks. They did our gutters, and it really does help with them clogging up. When we have leaf and sticks and all kinds of debris from the wind, I don't have to worry about it getting into the gutters and Ash needing to climb up there to clear everything out. They came and took care of it right away. Sandra and her team are phenomenal, and they will take good care of you. All you got to do is call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Okay, market makers. This is who is making our market great, or the future of it for sure. Market Makers is sponsored by Pulling for Veterans, a nonprofit that educates the public on PTSD. You can rent one of the trailers starting at just $1 per hour. The reason it's so cheap is because the trailer is filled with information about PTSD and how to help. That way, while you're driving around moving your stuff from one place to another, people are learning about the signs of PTSD and how to help a loved one. Plus, each trailer honors a vet and acts as a rolling memorial. And there are a ton of veterans that don't have a trailer yet. So Pulling for Veterans is looking to expand as well. You can get more details, pullingforveterans.org. All right. Hunter is a student at Middletown High School. He's part of Mr. Phelan's class. I love the fact that entrepreneurs are being encouraged from a young age. Here he is. With Hunter, also a senior at Middle. You guys was the whole class seniors?
Yes.
And then everybody who participated in the business fair, were they all seniors, or was there anyone in the high school?
Anybody that was a senior in the class.
Okay, awesome, excellent. All right, so Mr. Phelan teaches, I call it fun math, because it's real world, right? It's real world financial kind of literacy math, tying math into real world situations.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's why you enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, but you also have a 3D printer and decided to decided to create a business out of it. Mm-hmm. What did you call your business? What's the name?
Oh, my name is HC's 3Ds.
Okay, I like it. And so what did you learn from the experience? You came in second out of 50 people. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did that surprise you?
We had a really good presentation. We had lights, we had a big poster board, and we had a really good stand.
Okay.
So,
did you do this with somebody else?
Yeah, somebody came in late, and
okay,
they were the graphic design of everything.
You got there. Okay, got it. Yeah. Sometimes presentation is everything, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Did a lot of other people have a 3D printing business idea?
I didn't really walk around that much. I went and got food from one of my friends because it's cheap and really, really good. But I didn't see any.
Okay.
From what I could see.
So 3D printing, how long have you had a 3D printer?
I got it last year for Christmas, so a little bit under a year now.
Okay. And how many things have you made? Do you know?
If I had to take a rough estimate, I would say I've probably made around 100 things.
Okay. Explain to me, because I've never 3D printed anything in my life, the skill necessary to take something, well, to create something that's 2D, basically, and it then comes out 3D. Was there a learning curve there into how all of that worked, or programming? How does that work?
Yeah, so there's two ways I could do it. I can make it myself, or I could find a file online and send it to my computer.
Gotcha.
So I have an app on my phone and on my computer that helps me find files, so I can send it straight to my computer from there. And all I have to do is press print. Or I have a downloaded software on my computer that's called Bamboo Studio, and I can go mess around with it on there, make stuff. I made a couple like storage boxes that are holding my 3D prints in my house right now.
Okay.
So those are the
What's
two
the
ways.
largest item you can make?
I think can be 10, probably like 9 by 9 by 12.
Okay. Well, that's pretty big, actually.
There's a way I can print a like 20-foot dragon, which is doable. I have to print
all the pieces?
A piece, like the head, and a bunch of the body.
Yeah.
And I can sell
What's
that.
the largest dragon you have made?
Oh, I think it was a 13-inch dragon. I just kind of made it into a spiral.
Yeah.
And then printed it in place, and there was like a big dragon, had roses on the top and everything.
Nice.
I sold 4 of those for about $30.
Did you? Very nice. Now with the dragons, because I know we have some of those at the shop on Market Street that somebody made. How do you piece it together so it kind of moves in that way?
So usually with those, it's print in place. So it'll have the filament will start at the bottom, and it'll create the bottom of the piece, go up, and then it'll have, sometimes what I see most of the time is it'll have a piece that goes around it and then kind of connects it.
Oh, so it just
touching.
kind of all,
Yep.
Wow, very cool. What did you learn from the experience of participating in this fair?
That talking to people with eye contact and making sure they know what you're about.
Yeah.
More like talking is like a huge part of it.
Yeah. Is that uncomfortable?
Sometimes it depends. If I don't know the person, it's really difficult for me to just go, hey,
yeah,
I'm doing this, and
yeah, that's a tough thing for a lot adults. I mean, it is really, and especially a generation of people who are used to, communicating via technology. Sometimes it's hard with the in-person part, but yeah, that's funny because as a salesperson, it's just it becomes easier. It becomes easier when you're passionate about what you're doing and you want people to know about it, for sure. But yeah, I can understand that being difficult. Do you hope to continue doing this as a business, or are you just kind of like, hey, this was fun, I tried it? And
so I want to put it as like kind of like a side hustle.
Yeah.
I'm making pretty stable income right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep that as a side hustle. Hopefully get a second printer.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And then kind of just evolve it from there.
Then you can scale.
Yep.
Then you can scale. I love it. Well, look, we wish you all the best. Your volleyball season is over, right? It's a fall sport or winter sport?
I play for club, so it usually
you're a
goes to
club
winter.
guy.
Yep.
There you, of course you are. All right. This is Hunter. He's a senior at Middletown High School. What's the name of your company again?
HC's 3Ds.
Okay. Can people reach out to you?
I'm making an Instagram right now, and my email is huntercollins319@gmail.com.
Well, there you go. If you want something 3D printed, maybe send it over to him, and he can try to figure it out. I know I couldn't, for sure. So, all right. We thank you guys for watching. Yes. Love the future of our business network. I love it so much. Okay. I just want to say thank you so much. I'm wrapping up this year with new visions and new goals and a new job as well as this one. So you can listen to me on Saturdays, 3 to 7 on WFRE. I'm also handling a handful of clients for them, helping them with their marketing. And this show is a priority to continue to grow it. I couldn't do it without all of our amazing sponsors, the ones who started with me right in April, the ones that continue with me now. I cannot thank you guys enough. I know it is, it's expensive to market your business, and I hope you're seeing the results of what we're doing. I want to thank everyone who has been on the show and invite you to come back anytime. All right, get out there. Please be safe tonight. SOS Safe Ride if you need to get yourself and your car home. Have a great evening. Happy New Year. Here's to 2025, and I will see you guys on Friday right here, 9 a.m. Good Morning Frederick.